behalf of the Earl Haig Fund.
Next Sunday, November the 11th, it will be 66 years since the Great World War ended. We call it Remembrance Sunday, a time to remind ourselves of the 2 million who gave their lives in that bloodiest of all wars. We also have to remember our war dead from the Second World War and subsequent campaigns. But we must never forget those who returned, maimed in body or mind, for whom life has become a struggle against pain, ill health and anxiety, like those of the Scottish war-blinded ex-servicemen and women at Linburn near Edinburgh. Those of us who survive wars can never forget the horrors and the fortitude and courage shown. As a young soldier, I saw 3 VCs won at Loos, and many heroic deeds at Arras and the Somme and at Passchendaele, resulting in ghastly wounds and no rewards. And we should not forget the fortitude of our soldiers in Burma and Java under terrible conditions against a cruel and determined and fanatical enemy. When my troops recaptured Rangoon and Singapore, our prisoners of war were in a dreadful state. There are still in Scotland 1,000 disabled veterans of World War I and 1,000 elderly widows. Since World War II, 21,000 sufferers and 6,000 widows have been added. This makes a formidable total. The fund has been particularly concerned with the plight of the elderly widows, like Mrs. Elizabeth Wainwright, who's now 89, is partially blind and lives alone. She lost her husband in the First War and also lost 2 sons in the Second War, one who died in a Japanese prisoner of war camp and the other killed in action in Northwest Europe. But of course the fund lends a helping hand to any ex-serviceman or woman who is in need. Help with rent, heating and lighting bills, and all the necessities that we take for granted. And of course it gives quickly. The fund also supports 2 eventide homes in Glasgow and Edinburgh, where old soldiers, sailors and airmen with nowhere to go can spend their declining years in comfort and comradeship. And last but by no means least, the Haig Fund provides congenial employment for disabled veterans at Lady Haig's poppy factory. Here, they produce the 6 million poppies, which will be distributed all over Scotland during Remembrance Week. They take particular pride in knowing that what they do goes to help their fellow ex-servicemen in need. Please give so that this great fund may continue its work. If you wish to make a donation, no matter how small, send it to the Earl Haig Fund, New Haig House, Logie Green Road, Edinburgh, E87 4HQ. I will repeat that address, the Earl Haig Fund, New Haig House, Logie Green Road, Edinburgh, E87 4HQ. And please wear your poppy to show that you care.